Hi everyone, Ruri here from Haka For Life. Hey, thanks for joining us on our Haka for Tucker cooking show. It's a quick, fun way of cooking and a demonstration of me that cooking is fun in the kitchen. Really healthy recipes for those that may be struggling in life or those that are supporting people that want to get healthy again. So I'm joined by my wonderful friend Sophie Budd. We're going to show you some quick, great, easy and healthy meals.
So on the menu today is a Scotch fillet with sautéed zucchini with loads and loads of garlic.
Beautiful.
And there's a couple of things you need to remember when you're cooking a steak, and
Beautiful.
That's hot pan, hot oil, put it in, don't panic, let it stick. Once it's stuck, it will go golden brown and it will release from the pan.
Do you flip it only once?
I flip it twice.
I'm not going to argue, you're a chef.
Yeah, don't fight me.
Okay, you win.
Okay, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of pepper.
So you put the pepper on and the salt on before? Flip.
Yeah. And so I'm going to do both sides, season it really well. We've got smoke in the pan, so you're going to lift that, stick it in the pan.
Straight in the middle?
Yeah, let's just wiggle the oil a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. And then leave it. And that sound, yeah, you're doing good, you're doing really good. That sound is what you want to hear, is the lovely sizzle. So I want you to get the tongs and we're going to have a little peek. So you're just going to lift up this side so that the guys can see at home. And underneath, ooh, it's lovely and golden. So now you can flip it over.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
So what steak are we cooking today? Is it a medium rare or well done?
The cut we've got is a Scotch, which is my favourite because you've got a decent amount of meat, quite tender, and there's a little bit of fat. And to be honest, I love the fat in most meats. My favourite would be lamb fat. When you slow roast some lamb and you eat all of that lovely fat, it adds a lot of flavour. How do you like your steak?
Medium.
Okay, so I'm going to show you something. Go like this. And then squish this bit of skin here. See how squishy that is?
Yep.
That's rare. And then put your finger through there, squish. That's medium. And then right down here, that's well done. Can you feel the difference in squishiness?
Slightly, although I've got a fat hand, so it probably doesn't help. Now I'm looking to have to squeeze that steak while the pan's hot, am I?
No, you're just going to go like this. And
so is this one?
Yeah, it's not that hot.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I'd say at the moment.
I remember years ago being a kid in New Zealand growing up, I put the pan on and I thought I'd test to see how hot it was. And I stuck all my fingers and it burnt them, so I'm a bit reluctant to do that.
Yeah.
First time I've probably done that since then.
So see how it's becoming more resistant?
Yes.
I'm going to say that's good to go. I'm going to put it on a plate and we're just going to let that rest. Next I'm going to show you something really simple to have with your steak, and that is, let's use this one, zucchini. I like to cut my zucchini, cut there, turn. That's it. You can leave it on there and the next cut will push it off. Great.
Can we do man sizes, like a bit bigger?
Yeah, that's
So I noticed those are girl sizes, they're a bit small.
One more on that.
Remember, we're always feeding a man, not a mouse.
And also, if you're frying flat slices, they're going to be hard to move in the pan. They get a bit stuck on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Whereas these, if you shake the pan, they'll move around nicely. All right, so I'm going to show you how to crush garlic, because you can chop garlic, and that's fine, but I'm going to show you a chefy fancy way to crush garlic. And then
I need that tip as well, because I probably do it a hard way.
Okay, I'm going to do one, then I'm going to get you to do one.
Okay.
So the first thing you do is squash, and that saves hours of peeling the garlic cloves.
I've never ever done it that way, ever.
How many things have you learnt so far?
Just tons.
All right, and then you're going to get the knife and chop. Now this is, if you've got a sharp knife, most blokes quite enjoy sharpening knives, so get yourself a good steel or a stone and make sure your knives are sharp. So.
And how do you know when you diced it up enough?
Well, I'm going nice and small like this.
Yep.
And then the next stage to crush the garlic is a little sprinkle of salt. And I get 3 fingers on the end.
Yes.
And I crush and pull forward. And the salt's like an abrasion between the garlic, the board, and the knife. So again, hot olive oil. Olive oil is really, really good for you. You don't want to be cooking too much with vegetable or canola oils. Olive oil is probably the healthiest. There is talk about if you get the temperature too high, it's not so good for it. But most cooking that I do with olive oil, it's quite quick, and the flavour as well that goes with the zucchinis is pretty good. So you can pop your knife down. Again, we've got the sizzle going on.
Cool. And so when we cook in these, do we have like it as hot as we can?
Yeah.
Is that the whole idea?
Yeah. Maybe you have 2 pans going if you can deal with 2 pans at once.
Yep.
And
we are capable.
And with this, you could even do big slices and put it on the char of the barbecue.
Yeah.
You might want to do some big slices of eggplants and char.
Yeah, I love
well.
eggplant. Yep.
Yeah. See, you're getting the colour on there already. Do you want me to teach you how to toss it?
Do the flip. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
It's all about having fun in the kitchen. That's the main thing.
So you tip it down to the bottom, and then pull it back like in a circular motion like that.
Okay. Oops. And then
Yay! Great, and put
Expert.
it back down. Good. So if you're cooking with garlic, especially if you're cooking something with onions as well, garlic towards the end, otherwise that burnt flavour carries on through the dish. Okay, are you happy with that?
yep, looks beautiful.
I don't have any tomato ketchup here though.
That's okay.
You're going to be alright without it for once?
Absolutely.
I would probably get some like Dijon mustard or horseradish or something like that. That would be my... There's super quick. That took us, what, 10 minutes?
Steak.
Let's have a little look inside. Yeah, so it's a little bit of pinkness through. It's not bloody, so it's a medium. And
Pretty good.
I like my steaks rare to blue, so that's a bit overdone for me.
Is it?
But you go for it, enjoy.
I've always seen this on TV, you know, when they eat it. And
Yeah.
they go, it tastes so
Oh
lovely.
my god, yum. Yeah.
So I'm going to say it how it is. It does taste lovely. If it doesn't taste lovely, I'll say it don't taste lovely.
Have a bit of zucchini, yeah. And you can substitute the zucchini for any sort of vegetable. Zucchinis are nice and quick to cook, which is why I've used it. It's really hot too, sorry.
Thanks for the tip. My tongue. It's right. Watch it when you eat the zucchini. It's hot, man.
So to round up, we've just got a simply cooked Scotch fillet steak, really well seasoned, zucchini with loads of garlic. So I would be happy eating that for my dinner. Would you?
Yeah, absolutely. It is beautiful. It tastes wonderful, the garlic and the salt and the zucchini with the steak, even though I didn't have tomato sauce.
Cool. We'll be back again for more Haka For Life.
Thanks very much. Bye.